There's a place below the words, below the skin, below the bone, where something broke so long ago. It learned to call the darkness home. I wore the wound like armor, I sharpened it to shine. I told the world I was fine while I bled between the lines. The mornings came like strangers, the mirror held a ghost, and the person that I used to be was the one I miss the most. I swallowed down the ocean, I breathed the salt water in, and call it strength, call it moving on, call it anything but what it's been. And I am deeply hurt, not broken but bent, not lost but somewhere between here and spent. Deeply hurt, but still I breathe the air. Deeply hurt, but still my hands reach out somewhere. The wound is real, the wound is deep, but wounds are not forever, even oceans have a beach. Deeply hurt, but not yet done. Deeply hurt, still moving toward the sun. I've seen the ones who held me turn their faces to the wall. I've heard the silence louder than the words before the fall. I've walked through rooms of laughter as a stranger in my skin smiled the smile of someone who was drowning deep within. But somewhere in the wreckage I found something hard and bright. Not hope exactly, something older, the refusal to leave the fight. And I am deeply hurt, scarred but not sealed, not whole but learning what it means to be real. Deeply hurt, but still I breathe the air. Deeply hurt, but still my hands reach out somewhere. The wound is real, the wound is deep, but wounds are not forever, even oceans have a beach. Deeply hurt, but not yet done. Deeply hurt, still moving toward the sun. I am not asking to be fixed. I am not asking you to make it right. I am asking only this. Let me be hurt, let me be honestly, completely hurt, without the rush to heal, without the pressure to perform recovery, like a trick for other people's comfort. The wound is mine, the wound is true, and in its truth there is something I am not yet ready to give away. but something mattered deeply, that I opened to the truth. Every scar is a cartography of where I chose to feel, and the ones who never risked